Remember this young lady?
What about this guy?
Katie Osborne. I'm Robbie Floyd, and Torque the Off-Road Championship Round 7 is done for the trucks. Let's talk about Pro Lights and the guy who's been the points leader. He's coming off of 4 race wins in a row. That'd be Kyle Kleiman. He started way back in, 6th place, but it didn't take him long to get up in front. But Chad Rayford, he was getting after it with Cody Kleiman in the 48.
You know, Kyle Kleiman said that he knew he had to be at that halfway point in 3rd, hoping that his brother wasn't going to be out front because he knew his brother right there.
And there's a crossover between Cam Reimers and the Liquid Wrench entry over Chad Rayford. But yeah, 2 Kleimans battling. This is their home track, and Cody looking for that first win in Pro Light. Kyle looking to keep that streak going, but Cody kept it tight, but just couldn't make that pass.
And then, of course, I'm telling you what, we have seen more smoke out of Cam Reimer's truck than a lot of them.
Hey,
poor guy. And he ends up on the podium with it smoking often.
When you came up to him in the pits, you said, dude, you're smoking. He thought something totally different. Kyle Kleiman takes another win. He's just on a roll, and he gets another couple of points advantage, and he looks to be the man to beat in Pro Lights.
You know, Kyle Kleiman keeps talking about the fact that he wants to be smooth, he wants to be consistent, and I'm telling you what, it's so fun to see him defending this year, unlike he was chasing last year.
Did you say consistent?
No, I say Martin.
Okay.
Milton.
Pro 2-wheel drive. Hey, we've got a new face in the field. Who would that be? Well, the new face is Arupo, the round 1 winner. You've got, there he is, 151, Andrew Carlson and Luke Johnson, LJ14 in the mix. Johnson works his way into 2nd, but everybody, Hannah Graff and the Allies for Autism entry, we had races throughout the field.
It was incredible, wasn't it? But the guy who really showed up here today was Andrew Carlson. That guy knew that he was getting into that Pro 2 and was going to enjoy it.
24 years old, his first ever Pro 2-wheel drive race. He didn't even drive on dirt in that truck until yesterday. Luke Johnson tried going to the inside, made him bobble, but hey, this kid held on for 10 laps. He didn't do so hot in the Pro Light, but in his debut, he wins Pro 2-wheel drive. And you see that smile on Luke Johnson's face. Why is he smiling?
He's smiling because he's a points leader.
That's right. Brad Lovell, what happened to him? You didn't get to say this earlier, but what happened?
He had some cooling issues, and it was one of those things that today he was actually 4 for 4 here in round 7, being out on the track, having issues, and he knew going into this race that there was the potential for something happening, knowing that was going to definitely be detrimental on the points.
I'm sure they're going to have a motor switch for round 8, but Brad Lovell goes from 1st in points now to 2nd. Luke Johnson takes over that spot. Pro 4, let's talk about that. It's been the Greaves show for 2017. Either Johnny or CJ has won all of the races so far.
But guess who was in front early?
Ross Hook is
him.
Hooked up like a tow truck. So was Scott Douglas, for that matter, in the Amsoil number 7.
Scott Douglas came in here knowing that he was going to be faster. He actually said he felt the fastest he had been all season long, knew it after some practice. And
keep him wide, Clyde, right there. You see that?
What he was.
He was driving a wide truck for a while, but you see a big bobble by Keegan Kincaid right there, costing Ross Hook. Hook would have to exit the race after that. Had a problem with a left rear issue. Here you see Chad Horde. Lives right down the road.
Which, by the way, CJ earlier in the race had been in the hot pit thinking that he had a flat tire. So, you know, CJ having to make his move back. But then, of course,
last lap,
making
CJ,
a mistake. We don't see that often.
He kept it pinned, and my partner, Ricky Johnson, thought he might have just got that rear bumper, but I thought he might have got that right rear. So hopefully everything will straighten up on CJ. And Johnny Greaves takes back-to-back victories. He wins at Crandon. He comes back with that and extends a couple of points over CJ. So now Johnny starting to get on that roll, and that's the first time in a while we haven't seen CJ win here in Bark River.
Oh, a long time, and that we've seen Johnny win 2 in a row, too. I mean, to be fair, I think that's a really neat thing, and Chad Horde being back in the mix, I think that's great. Ross Hook showing up here, hooking it, as you just said, you know.
Unfortunately, Scott Douglas's bad luck continues to be even worse luck today, but he'll get another chance at round 8. That's the next stop at Torque the Off-Road Championship. You know where it's at? Right here in Bark River.
Cannot wait.
The
I want one of these, by the way.
Throw down in the UP Part 2. These things are delicious, especially what you put in them.